Hello again and welcome back. Welcome to a new class 147. We have 49 classes left. Yes, sir. Which means we still have a lot of work. Okay, let's review 146, starting on camera number 1, please. All right. How long have you been watching me on TV? Well, probably you've been watching me on television for about 7 months. You've been watching me on TV for about 7 months. I have had this ring. I've had this ring for for 32 years. 32 years and 3 weeks. Okay, I've had this ring because now it's in January when I'm recording this program. I've been working. I haven't been working with Maria for more than 7 months. I didn't work with her before starting this program. Vaughan Inglés 4.0. So I haven't been working with her for more than 7 months. And really, she told me during the break, yesterday or the day before yesterday. No, last week? When did she tell me? Last week or the week before last? I think the week before last, she told me that she hasn't been working as a floor manager for more than 9 months. So when she started with me, she had only 2 months experience. My God, terror. Oh, menos mal que no me lo dijo. It's a good thing. It's a good thing she didn't tell me. All right, she didn't tell me. I've been using these photocopies here, which is a photocopy of the method I have in front of me here. I've been using these photocopies for about 7 months. 7 months. I've been working with Richard Brown for about 6 or 7, no more, 9 years. I've been working with Richard Brown. I've been working with Alberto for about 4 or 5 years. We've been working together. He started on the television last year or the year before last? He started the year before last, and Natasha too. Natasha started working on Aprende Inglés TV the year before last. Kyle started last year, but Natasha started the year before last. Yes, Fitz began last year, but who is it? But Alberto began the year before last. Okay, but Alberto hasn't been working on TV for more than 2 or 3 years, and Richard Brown hasn't been working on TV for more than a year. No, for more than 2 years. Fitz hasn't been working on TV for more than a year. Okay, so the day before yesterday, antes de ayer, hace 2 semanas, 2 weeks ago, or the week before last. Hace 2 meses, 2 months ago, or the month before last. Hace 2 años, 2 years ago, or the year before last. Yeah, my wife and I travel every year. We go places. We take one long trip and one short 1-week trip. Last year we went to Sicily and to the United States. But the year before last, we went to Marrakesh, Scotland, and the United States. So the year before last, we took 3 trips, 2 short ones and 1 long one. We spent 4 nights in Marrakesh. And we spent about 6 days or 6 nights in Scotland in December. The weather got dark at 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon. It was almost nighttime at 4 o'clock. Quite interesting. That was the year before last. Yeah, that was the year before last. I haven't been back to Scotland since then. And I haven't been back to Marrakesh since the year before last. I went to Sicily last year, and I haven't been back since. I spent about 12 days in Sicily. It's a nice place. I recommend it to go. A lot of history. There's a lot of history. And I was there last year, or the year before last. No, last year. Because the year before last, I went to Morocco. I get them confused. Even though I spent 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, in Sicily, and only 4 nights in Marrakesh, I get them mixed up. I get them confused. I get them mixed up because I was in Sicily last year, and I was in Marrakesh the year before last. Yeah. I was in Scotland the year before last. And last year I went to Texas. And the year before last, I went to Texas and to New Mexico. I remember now. To see Carlsbad Caverns, a big cave, una cueva muy profunda. Yeah, that was the year before last. That was the year before last. Okay, no llevan mucho tiempo ahorrando. They haven't been saving up for a long time. No llevo mucho tiempo viviendo en mi casa actual. I haven't been living in my current house for very long. For very long. Okay, I haven't been. Bélgica no es país desde hace mucho tiempo, ¿eh? Solo 190 años, o 170 años. Belgium hasn't been a country for very long. In political history, no. Germany hasn't been a country for very long either. Vietnam hasn't been, well, yes, miento, change. Australia hasn't been a country for very long. Chile hasn't been a country for very long. Chile's been a country for 200 years, basically. Bernardo O'Higgins was the liberator, or at least he was instrumental in helping Chile gain independence from Spain. Now, Spain has been a country for a long time, since 1492. France has been a country for a long time, but Italy hasn't been a country for very long. Aquí no he dicho time, pero se podría decirlo. Italy hasn't been a country for a long time. Italy hasn't been a country for very long. Curioso en inglés, si yo dijera, España lleva muchos años como nación unida, como país unido. Spain has been a country for a long time. No puedo decir Spain has been a country for long. En el afirmativo no se puede decir for long, pero en el negativo sí. Italy hasn't been a country for long, or for very long. Si solemos meter very, no lleva mucho tiempo como país. Italy has been a country for less than 200 years. In fact, Italy has been a country for only about 150 years, or less, 145 years. And Germany the same. Germany hasn't been a country for very long, only for about 150 years, when Bismarck united the country to create Germany. Okay, to create Germany, very strong country, united with Brandenburg, Bavaria, Nuremberg, Prussia, yes, Baden-Baden, yes. That's a very strong country. But it hasn't been a country for very long. It hasn't been a country for very long. Yugoslavia wasn't a country for very long, and now it's not a country either. Okay. Well, I have to take a break now. I have to say goodbye, but I'll be right back.
Hello everyone, I'm Natasha, your teacher, and today I'm here with a very special student. How are you, Annette?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, are you excited about today's class?
Yes, I am.
Yes, okay, I'm very, very excited too, okay, because we have to review everything you saw in the previous class, okay? We have to review two different things, okay? We have to review no llevo mucho tiempo estudiando inglés, okay? Or not. And the other point that we have to review is we're going to mix up different verbs with the expression the week before last or the month before last, okay? Many, many different things, but we're going to start with the first part, okay? No llevo mucho tiempo estudiando inglés, okay? How do we say this in English, for example?
I haven't been studying English for
very long.
For very long.
Very good, exactly, okay? I haven't been studying English for very long, okay? So remember, very important, okay? No llevo estudiando inglés mucho tiempo. I haven't been studying, okay? So present perfect continuous in the negative, okay? And then for very long. Okay, are you ready? Okay, we're going to practice this with a translation list. So the first sentence is, ella no lleva mucho tiempo viviendo ahí.
She hasn't been living there for long.
For very long.
She hasn't been living there for long.
For very long.
She hasn't been living there for very long.
That's it, okay? She hasn't been living there for very long, okay? One more time at home. Very good. She hasn't been living there for very long. Okay, the next sentence is for you. No llevan mucho tiempo trabajando en aquel proyecto. No llevan mucho tiempo trabajando en aquel proyecto. Very good. They haven't been working on that project for very long. They haven't been working on that project for very long. Be careful, okay? You always work on a project, okay? Are you ready for the next one? Okay. No llevan mucho tiempo ahorrando.
They haven't been
How do we say this? Ahorrar, to save up.
Oh,
Okay?
they haven't been saving up for a long time.
Or for very long.
For a very long time.
No, just for very long, okay? Because very long, since we use long for duration, for time, it's not necessary to say time, okay? We already understand that we're referring to time, okay? So one more time.
They haven't been
Saving
up for very long.
Perfect. They haven't been saving up for very long. Okay, the next one is for you at home. No llevo mucho tiempo estudiando inglés. Very good. I haven't been studying English for very long. Very good. Are you ready for the next one? Okay, remember, for very long.
For very long.
No llevamos mucho tiempo esperando.
We haven't been waiting for very long.
Perfect. We haven't been waiting for very long. Okay, the next one is for Annette as well, okay? Peter no lleva mucho tiempo hablando por teléfono.
Peter hasn't been
talking
on the phone for very long.
Very good. One more time.
Peter hasn't
been
talking on the phone for very long.
Perfect. Peter hasn't been talking on the phone for very long. Okay, now we're going to review an expression that you learned last class, which is el mes antes que el anterior, for example. So the month before last, or la semana antes que el anterior, is the week before last, okay? Remember, we don't say the month before the last, we just say the month before last, okay? We're going to review these expressions with the following verbs. I'll say them in Spanish and Annette has to say them in English. Are you ready? Prestar.
To
lend. Very good. To lend. Okay, very good. Decir.
To say.
Very good. Perfect. Okay. Decirle a alguien.
To say something to somebody.
Or tell.
To
okay?
tell.
Because in general, when we specify who the message is for, we use tell. Okay. The next one. Tirar a la basura.
To throw it away.
Very good. To throw away. Okay. And the last one. Decidirse.
To decide.
Okay. Or to make up your mind. Okay. It can be decide, but it's also very common to say to make up your mind. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you lots of questions. You ready? Did you lend me your pen drive the week before last?
I lent you my pen drive the week before last.
Perfect. I lent you my pen drive the week before last. The next one is for you. Did you make up your mind the month before last? Very good. Yes, I made up my mind the month before last. Very good. Are you ready for the next one? Did you tell her the year before last?
Yes, I told her the year before last.
Very good. Yes, I told her the year before last, okay? The next one is for you as well. Did you lend me a book the month before last? Very good. Yes, I lent you a book the month before last, okay? The next one. Did you say hello to me the year before last?
Yes, I said hello to you the year before last.
Very, very good. Okay, thank you very much. You did a great job today. You did an excellent job as well. Remember to keep on studying and to review as much as possible. I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right. How long have you been living in Spain? Ask me. Ask me how long I've been living in Spain. Richard, how long have you been living in Spain? How long have you been living in Spain? Me? I've been living in Spain for 35 years. Camera 1. Richard, how long have you been married to your current wife? For a long time. I've been married to my wife for 32 years. Richard, how long have you been wearing that shirt? This shirt? Today? Yes, today. I've been wearing this shirt since this morning. Since this morning. I've been wearing this shirt since 10 minutes to 7 this morning. Yeah. Richard, how long have you been losing hair? That's a personal question. Well, answer. How long have you been losing hair? I've been losing hair for probably 40 years, but lately I've been losing a little bit more. Yeah. Richard, yes. How long have you been growing gray hair? Well, I've had gray hair. I've been growing gray hair for about 10 years. Richard, how long have you been teaching English on TV for long? Well, yeah. Well, how long have you been teaching English on television? I've been teaching English on television since, well, for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. Richard, how long have you been using this television studio? This studio, I've been using this studio for 7 months. For 7 months. Richard, can you show me those pencils? The pencils over here on the table. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Here, these. Are you talking about these pencils? Yes. Well, what do you want to know about them? Well, how long have you been holding the pencils? Well, I'm not holding the pencils. I'm holding the pencil holder. All right. How long have you been holding the pencil holder? Well, I've been holding the pencil holder for about 30 seconds. This is a blue pencil. Ask me how long I've been holding this pencil in my right hand. Well, Richard, how long have you been holding? 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 Please ask the question. I'm not interested in the grammar. Ask the question. Okay. How long have you been holding that pencil in your hand? I've been holding this pencil in my hand for about 1.5 minutes, or maybe 2 minutes. How long have you been? All right. Now my hands are empty. Can you see? My hands are empty. Ask me how long my hands have been empty. How long have your hands been? How long have your hands been empty? My hands have been empty for about 1 minute. For about 1 minute. All right. Ask me how long I've been looking at you. Well, Richard, how long have you been looking at me? Today, I've been looking at you for about 20 minutes. A little less, 17 or 18 minutes. Ask me how long Real Madrid has been a famous football team. How long has Real Madrid been? How long has Real Madrid been a famous, fijaos Richard lo bien que pronuncia a famous football team? Well, for a long time. For a long time. Yeah, it's very famous. Ask me how long the United States has been a country. Richard, how long has the United States been a country? It's been a country for 233 years, I think. Yeah. 233 years. Yes. Ask me how long Spain has been a country. Richard, how long has Spain been a country? Well, Spain was united by Ferdinand and Isabel when they got married. I don't remember when they got married. Ask me when the Catholic monarchs got married. ¿Los qué? Los monarcas católicos. Ah, los reyes católicos. Eso. En inglés no puedes decir Catholic kings, porque kings son reyes varones. King and queen. Los monarcas, the monarchs. Ask me how long the Catholic monarchs. Well, ask me when the Catholic monarchs got married. My God. When did the Catholic monarchs get married? How do I know? Yo qué sé. How do I know? Probably, if I had to guess, si tuviera que adivinar, I would say 1469. What do you think? Does it sound reasonable? Does it sound plausible? Yeah? Does it sound logical? So Spain, if it's true that Ferdinand and Isabel got married in 1469 and united the country, Castile and Aragon, then Spain has been a country for 520 years, right? No, more. 540 years. Yeah, 540 years. But I don't know if Spain was officially united when they got married, and I don't know if they got married in 1469. I just don't remember. I know they got married quite a few years before Columbus discovered the New World, but I really don't know. Maybe they got married in 1472. I don't really know. But if I have to make a guess, I would say 1469. Okay, you can check in the computer. You can check and see how close I am or how far I am from the correct answer. I really don't know. Now, I'm still holding this pencil. Ask me how long I've been holding it. Well, Richard, how long have you been holding that pencil? This pencil? I've been holding this pencil for about 7 or 8 minutes, for a long time. Yeah, I've been holding it for 7 or 8 minutes. Ask me how long Maria has been standing behind the camera. Oh, Richard, how long has Maria been standing behind the camera? Salta, eh? She has been standing standing behind the camera for about 2 minutes. Now I have to go. She's telling me I have to pass this to my sponsors, but I'll come back in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back. How long have you been? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas haciendo algo? O desde hace cuánto tiempo haces algo? I've been playing tennis for 50 years. I've been playing golf for 50 years. I've been playing the piano for about 50 years. 49 years. I've been playing the guitar for, let's see, since I was 13 or 14 years old. So I've been playing golf for 44 years, long time. I've been playing classical Spanish guitar for about 38 years, yeah. I've been teaching English for 35 years. I've been living in Spain for 35 years. I've been teaching you for 7 months. I've been. I'll be right back.
Okay, hi, welcome to Vaughan Inglés 4.0. My name is Alberto Alonso. Sonaba como pregunta. ¿4.0? No, I'm sure, estoy seguro. This is Vaughan Inglés 4.0 and welcome. You are watching the best English course on the planet and you have the best teacher. Bueno, that's just my opinion, but and the best student. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Annette. What's up, Annette? How are you?
I'm looking forward to this class.
I'm looking forward to this class. Eso es. What's up? I'm looking forward to this class. Espero con ilusión esta clase. All right. Now, do you look forward to all my classes?
I'm looking forward to all your classes.
Qué bien. This is good. Esperar con ilusión. Esto lo usamos siempre en emails, ¿sabes? Al final de un email. I look forward to your response. I look forward to seeing you. Acordaros cuando usamos con un verbo siempre en ing, right? I look forward to meeting with you next week. Not I look forward to meet. Right? Es un error porque ahí es un to, pero no es un infinitivo. Engaña. I look forward to más ing. O un sustantivo. I look forward to your letter. I look forward to receiving your letter. All right? Is that clear?
Yes.
Did you miss that?
Yes, I missed it.
You missed it or you caught it?
No, I caught it.
You caught it. Okay, all right. Ask me what we're going to look at today.
What are we going to look at today?
Okay. Ask me how long I've been looking at you.
How long have you been looking at me?
I've been looking at you for the last 10 seconds.
Oh, what are we going to look at you?
No. I just explained what we're going to look at. Te acabo de usar la estructura que vamos a usar. Ask me how long I've been looking at you.
How long have you been looking at me?
¿Qué tiempo verbal es este? How long have you been más el ing? Presente perfecto continuo.
Yeah.
Ok, el have you been
Present
es presente
perfect continuous.
Eso es presente perfecto continuo. Esto es para algo que empezó en el pasado y sigue en vigor. Right? So let's see. Ask me if I've been living in Madrid for a long time.
Have you been living in Madrid for a long time?
Yes, I've been living in Madrid for a long time. Ask me how long I've been living in Madrid.
How long have you been living in Madrid?
Ok, yo tengo dos respuestas. Lo puedo hacer con since y con for. So, te voy a dar las dos. I've been living in Madrid since 2006. Since, fecha de comienzo. Okay. I've been living in Madrid since 2006. For, duración. I've been living in Madrid for 5.5 years. Okay, ¿ves? Podemos usar los dos. Okay, so how long, have you been living in Madrid for a long time?
I have been living in Madrid since 1997.
Okay, or con for, ¿cómo lo diremos? Da igual la matemática, más o menos.
I have been living in Madrid for 20 years.
Great, okay. Ask me if I've been snowboarding for a long time.
Have you been snowboarding for a long time?
Yes, I have been snowboarding for quite a long time. No, quite a long time, es bastante tiempo. Ask me how long I've been snowboarding.
How long have you been snowboarding?
I've been snowboarding for about 4 years. For about 4 years, okay? Ask me how long I've been living in Spain. Ask me how long I've been teaching English.
How long have you been teaching English?
I've been teaching English for about 5 years, okay? How long have you been studying English?
I have been studying English for about 30 years.
For 30
40
years.
years.
Okay, no, for impossible. I've been studying English for 40 years. Miente, because she's 25, and that's 25 years old. Me está mintiendo. She's lying to me. Okay, she's been studying English for 25 years, maybe.
Okay.
20 years, right?
You
She's
are-
been studying.
Do you say you are a friend?
You're a friend, eres un amigo, right? Okay, so now vamos a hacer en tercera persona. Ask me about my sister. ¿Cuánto tiempo lleva tu hermana viviendo en Nueva York?
How long have your sister been? How long?
Ahí hay que cambiar.
How long has your sister been living in New York?
Eso es. Cuando usamos tercera persona, el have
Has.
se convierte a has. So one more time.
How long has your sister been living in New York?
My sister has been living in New York for her entire life, or for her whole life. She lived in Spain for 1 year. But really, she's been living in New York for most of her life, Okay? Ask me how long I've been explaining this structure.
How long have you been explaining the structure?
What do you think? Tell me. How long? Tell me how long I've been explaining.
The structure for this one's
This one, el presente perfecto continuo. How long have I been explaining this structure?
the structure. You have been explaining the structure for 4 minutes.
For 4 minutes. I've been explaining the structure for 4 minutes. Okay. Ask me if I've been doing my radio program for a long time.
Have you been doing your radio program for a long time?
No, I haven't been doing it for a very long time. Ask me how long I've been doing my radio program.
How long have you been doing your radio program?
Empecé en octubre. I've been doing my radio program for a little over a year. Un poco más que, a little over a year. I've been doing my, now how long have you been coming to my radio program?
I've been coming to your radio program for 2 years.
For 2, y solo llevo 1 año y medio,
Okay,
imagínate.
1 year.
Okay, digo, wow. So you've been there since the conception of the radio, the show, right?
I was first.
You were the first one on the moon, and my program is the moon. So I've been doing the radio program for 1 year and a little bit more, but Annette has been coming to my radio program for 2 years, right? Okay, how long have you been looking at me? Me estás mirando ahora. How long have you been looking at
I've
me?
been looking at you for half an hour.
For half an hour. Are you getting sick of looking at me? ¿Te estás hartando? Are you getting sick of looking at me?
No, I'm not getting sick looking at you.
Okay, getting sick of, because getting sick es poniéndose enfermo, pero to get sick of, cuando ponemos el es hartarse de algo.
I'm not getting sick of you,
Of looking at you.
of looking at you.
One more time, lo tiene.
I'm not getting sick of looking at you.
Oh, she's so nice. She's not getting sick of looking at me, right? Because if I'm getting sick a secas, me estoy poniendo enfermo. If I'm getting sick of something or someone, estoy harto de tal cosa o tal persona o tal situación. I am getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it. Okay, so ask me how long I've been playing tennis.
How long have you been playing tennis?
Well, te miento ahí porque no juego ahora. Entonces, esa pregunta no vale. Esta pregunta solo lo podemos hacer cuando alguien sabe que alguien sigue haciendo algo que empezó en el pasado. Now, I only played tennis for a short time, but you play tennis, don't you?
I played tennis.
You play. Entonces, no te puedo hacer la pregunta, ¿ves?
No.
Esto solo... Ahora, en español dice, ¿cuánto tiempo llevas? O muchos dicen, trabajo ahí desde el año 2006. En inglés eso no puede ser en presente. I work there since. No. Hay un error, por eso no se puede traducir trabajo ahí desde. No, eso es presente en español, pero en inglés es presente. Perfecto. Continuo, ¿cómo se diría?
I have been working there for 3 years.
I've been working there for 3 years. Es falso ahí, pero eso engaña. I work there for 3 years no vale. I've been working there for 3 years. Okay, keep studying. We'll see you next time. Ciao.
All right, welcome back. List number 52, camera 1, please. Italia. Eso, Italia. ¿Estás ahí? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Can you see me? Can you see me okay? ¿Me ves bien? Can you see me? Fijaos en inglés, can siempre. ¿Me ves? Can you see me? ¿Me oyes? ¿Me oyes bien? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. Can you see me okay? Okay, good. All right, Italia está solo 2 horas en avión. Italy está solo 2 horas en avión. Italy is only 2 hours away by plane, by air, by plane. Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. Entonces, ¿por qué no pasamos un par de días en Venecia? Then, ¿por qué no pasamos? Why don't we spend un par de días? A couple of days in Venice. Venecia con V. Why don't we spend a couple of days in Venice? Tu inglés ha mejorado desde la última vez que te vi. Your English has gotten better since the last time I saw you. Or, your English has got better, los británicos, since the last time I saw you. Or, your English has improved. Your English has improved. 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 La V suena a F al final de improve. Y luego la ED tiene ese sonido de T. Your English has improved since the last time I saw you. ¿Desde cuándo llevas gafas? Since when do you wear glasses? Or since when have you been wearing glasses? No. Since when do you wear glasses? Since when? ¿Desde cuándo? Since when? Since when do you wear glasses? Tu jefe siempre te trata así. Does your boss always treat you like that? Does your boss always treat you like that? Les cobro $100 por hora. I charge them $100 an hour. $100 an hour. O sea, yo digo $100 a la hora, no por hora. Se puede decir per, escrito per, latín. $100 per hour, pero no se dice an hour. I charge them, les cobro. I charge, change, cambio, cobro, charge. I charge them $100 an hour. Tenemos que ahorrar energía. We have to save energy. Dios salve la reina. God save the queen. Ahórrame tus discursos. Spare me your speeches. No save. Save serio, ahorrar los discursos para oírlos más tarde. No, save. Ahorremos más energía. Let's save more energy. Agradezco tu esfuerzo. I appreciate your effort. I really do. I appreciate the time you're taking to watch this program, and I appreciate the effort you're making. For the official students, I appreciate the money you're paying, even though it's around €1 per hour of class. Only €1. It's quite a bit of money. Still, you know, you're paying about €800 or something. It's quite a bit of money. I think it's a good investment. But I appreciate your interest. Agradezco vuestro interés. I appreciate your interest. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate the time you're taking to watch this show. And for the official students, I appreciate the financial sacrifice you're making to take this course. Yes, but and that's why I want you to benefit from this course. So that's why I'm demanding, because you must take advantage of this. Agradezco tu esfuerzo. I appreciate your effort. No puedo prometerte nada. I can't promise you anything. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. Along with the sunshine, there's got to be a little rain sometimes. No te puedo prometer nada. I can't promise you anything. I can't promise you anything. ¿Puedes cuidar a mis gatos mientras estoy fuera? Pobre. Can you take care of my cats while I'm away? Can you keep my mail while I'm away? Can you take care of my cats while I'm away? Can you look after my cats? Otra forma alternativa. Can you look after my cats while I'm away? While I'm away, while I'm away, away, while I'm away, while I'm away, while I'm away. Can you take care of, cuidar, take care of my cats? Fue lo que yo esperaba. It's what I expected. Ya te lo dije. I told you so. It's what I expected. It's what I expected. It's what I expected. I didn't expect anything to happen, and nothing happened. It's exactly what I expected. Nothing. Nothing. And it's what I expected. In the end, you didn't make an effort. Deja que te lo explique. Let me explain. Let me explain. Y aquí no corto. Let me explain. En español diríais probablemente déjame que te lo explique. O sea, let me explain it to you. Pero el it to you sobra en inglés. Se puede decir. Está perfecto. De hecho, viene aquí. Let me explain it to you. Pero normalmente explain. Let me explain. Yeah. Italia está solo 2 horas en avión. Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. It's about 16 hours away by car. Yeah, probably about 16 hours away by car, maybe 15 hours. It takes 6 hours at least to go to Barcelona. It takes another hour and a half to reach the border. That's 8.5. And to cross the south of France, how long does it take? I don't know. Maybe another 7 hours, I don't know. But it takes a long time. So it's about 15 hours away by car, but Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. No puedo prometerte nada. I can't promise you anything. A promise is a promise. I know. But I can't promise you anything. So I'm not going to promise you anything. All right? I can't promise you anything. Y por último, tenemos que ahorrar energía. We have to save energy. We have to consume less. We have to save energy. Okay? All right. I'll be back in just a few minutes to close the program.
Hello, my name's David Wardell, and it's translation list time. I'm sure you're very pleased about that. Translation list number 52. But before that, I'm going to introduce you to Marmen, who you know very well. Marmen, how are you today, Marmen?
Fine, thank you. And you, how are you?
I'm very, very, very well. Are you ready to do a translation list?
I'm ready and ready.
Willing and ready, okay. But
Yes.
before that, of course, we have to look at some vocabulary because
Okay.
every day, 5 pieces of vocabulary. The first word is pleased. 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 What does pleased mean, Carmen?
Agradable.
Pleased, not pleasing. Pleased.
No, pleased.
I'm pleased.
What?
Contento.
Contento.
Contento. Yeah, me alegro. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Okay, very good.
Encantado.
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 También, yeah, yeah, pleased to meet you. Very good. So can you say it in English?
Pleased.
Pleased. Pleased. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. The second word is priest. Poco parecido, ¿no? Priest. Priest. What does priest mean?
Sacerdote. Cura.
Sacerdote, cura, very
Cura.
good. And in English?
Priest.
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 Priest. Muy bien. Priest. Okay, the next word is profile. 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 Now, what does profile mean in Spanish?
Perfil.
Perfil. Muy bien. Profile. And in English?
Profile.
Profile. Very
Profile.
good. Again?
Profile.
Profile. Profile. In casa. Profile. Repeat. Profile. Very good. Perfil. Profile. The fourth word is prospects. Prospects. Now, what does prospects mean? Very good. Okay. Carmen?
Perspectivas.
Perspectivas. Very good. Prospects. And in English?
Prospects.
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 Very good. Prospects.
Yeah.
Prospects.
Prospects.
Yeah, lots of vowel sounds there. I mean, lots of consonants, sorry. Lots of consonant sounds there. Prospects. And the last word is shellfish. Shellfish. Any idea?
Shellfish.
Yeah.
Egoísta.
No. Aha,
no.
muy bien.
Ah,
That's selfish.
Okay,
Me
yes.
alegro mucho que hayas
Okay,
hecho.
okay.
Okay. so
Shellfish. Yes.
shellfish.
Esto, marisco.
Marisco, okay.
Marisco.
Y egoísta o egoísto?
Selfish.
Selfish. Selfish.
Selfish.
Selfish. So the first letter is different. Shellfish and selfish. The sound, I mean,
Okay.
not the letter. Shellfish, selfish. Shellfish. Say shellfish again.
Shellfish.
Shellfish. Do you like shellfish?
Yes, I like shellfish.
Are you selfish?
No.
No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, so the 5 words are pleased, priest, profile, prospects, and shellfish. Marisco, shellfish. Egoísta, selfish. Yeah, very, very, very similar, but different. Okay, we're going to do now translation list 52. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go for the first one, shall we? Italia está a solo 2 horas en avión. Italia está a solo 2 horas en avión. ¿Cómo se dice esto en casa? Okay, Mamen.
Italy is 2 hours time by plane.
This is a difficult one, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
easy. Okay,
No,
Italy
Italy.
is solo,
It's,
only
It is only 2 hours
away
by plane.
by plane. Muy bien. So Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. Repeat one more time.
Italy is only 2 hours away by plane.
And again.
Italy is only 2 hours away by plane.
Okay, ahora sin pensarlo.
Italy is only 2 hours away by plane.
Very good. Okay, Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. One more time.
Italy is only 2 hours away by plane.
Perfect. Okay, in casa, can you do it as well as Carmen, as well as Mamen? Let's see. Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. Repeat. Very good. Italy is only 2 hours away by plane. Next one. Entonces, ¿por qué no pasamos un par de días en Venecia? Entonces, ¿por qué no pasamos un par de días en Venecia? A ver. ¿Venecia? A ver.
Then we don't we
¿Por qué no?
why don't we
¿Pasamos?
stay? No,
Yes. Or no, not really. No. ¿Gastamos?
spend.
Spend, okay.
Yes. Then why don't we spend two more days in Venice?
Un par de días.
A couple of days in Venice.
In Venice.
In Venice.
Muy bien. That was very difficult. Now, can you put it all together?
Yes. Then why don't we spend a couple of days in Venice?
Very good. Then why don't we spend a couple of days in Venice? Repeat. Very good. Then why don't we spend a couple of days in Venice? Number 3. Tu inglés no ha mejorado desde la última vez que te vi. It's not true, of course. Tu inglés no ha mejorado desde la última vez que te vi en inglés. Very good. It's not true. Don't worry. It's not true. Okay, Carmen.
Your English has improved since the last time I saw you.
Very good. Repeat.
Your English has improved.
Hasn't improved.
Hasn't improved since the last time I saw you.
And again.
Your English hasn't improved since the last time I saw you.
Very good. Okay. Your English hasn't improved. Hasn't improved. Improved. Hasn't improved. You see how we link the words, yeah? So your English hasn't improved since the last time I saw you. Repeat. Very good. Okay, let's go on to number 4. Question. ¿Desde cuándo llevas gafas? ¿Desde cuándo llevas gafas? A ver. Okay, ¿desde cuándo?
Since when you wear glasses?
Since when is perfect. For the rest? We have to change the tense here. We have to say it in present perfect.
Yeah. Yes, it's
Yeah?
true.
It's
Since when are
Since
you wearing?
when?
Since when are you wearing glasses?
No, present perfect. Present
have-
perfect, not present continuous.
Okay.
Since when?
Since when have you been wearing glasses?
That's continuous. I want present perfect simple.
Have you wore glasses?
Worn.
Worn.
Wear.
Yes,
Wore.
it's true.
Worn. Okay, one more time. Since when have you worn glasses?
Since when have you worn glasses?
Very good. In casa. Since when have you worn glasses? Repeat. Very good. Since when have you worn glasses? Okay, ¿tu jefe siempre te trata así?
Does your boss always treat you like this?
Like this or like that?
Like
Repeat.
that? Does your boss always treat you like this, like that?
Very good. Okay, in casa, ¿tu jefe siempre te trata así? Very good. Does your boss always treat you like that? Repeat. Perfect. That's all we have time for, unfortunately, but see you next time. Thank you, Carmen.
Thank you.
And keep practicing. Goodbye.
Another class. Oh, I'm starting to get a little bit tired. But I'm an old man. You're not. You're young. I teach 3 hours every day. Probably you don't study 3 hours every day. I have a reason to be tired. Maybe you have a reason to be tired too, but I think my reasons are more valid than yours. And besides, I don't need to teach English in order to learn the language. I do this because I need to make a living. Okay, they pay me for this, so I work. But you, tenés que tener ilusión. You have to have the hope of achieving something, the dream of accomplishing something. Learning English is a very difficult task, but it's worth it. Vale la pena, it's worth it. So please make an effort. It's really worth it.